folks, how y'all doing today? I'm Stately. This is City Skylines, the fair town of good intentions, to be very specific. And if you were watching during the last episode, you will realize what I just realized, and that's that I kind of screwed up the whole public transit thing, like pretty badly. We've caused a traffic mess all over the place, and the buses, they're moving far more people than I thought they would. If we look at this, we've got 91 people at a bus stop over here. It's completely out of control. So yeah, I think what we have to do here is start over again. So I'm going to remove all of these bus lines, and everybody's going to be teed off about it. And then I'm going to remove the bus station, and everybody's going to be teed off about that. And then I'm going to change this to a slightly more useful road, and hopefully people won't be teed off about that either. I've noticed that buses would come in on this left lane and they wouldn't be able to turn right. So I'm going to avoid these dedicated bus line roads for now. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a normal 2-lane road, just like this one. And are we still being irritating? I don't understand what's going on here, but I have a solution. I'm going to do it all over again. That's my solution. And we'll update this and upgrade this, and I guess we'll just bulldoze this and replace it. I'm not sure why I can't upgrade those roads. It's something to do with the way the intersections work, which is a little odd. And I kind of feel like this here is a bit of a mess waiting to happen. Let's go ahead and try to head off any trouble we're going to have here at the proverbial pass. We're going to remove the stoplights here and here. We'll keep them here though, and all of these little side roads, we're going to take out the stoplights and we're going to turn them into regular right-of-ways. Just like this, and hopefully that'll prevent some of the traffic chaos. This guy, we're going to keep the stoplights there. Okay. Alright. Look at these poor people. They're just standing around waiting for a bus, and suddenly the entire bus station disappears. Now they have to go find another way to get home. I feel bad for them. I also feel really bad for this intersection. Jesus. Okay, this one does need a stoplight. Let's be very clear about that, because this is chaos. Okay, so the demand is much higher than I anticipated. And I think the best way to sort that out will be to have a more robust backbone. And our options here are metro stations, ships, planes. None of that's going to be particularly helpful. Now, I have unlocked the monorail. Monorail station with road. Metro monorail train hub. Monorail bus hub. I like this. I don't know if I can work a monorail into this area though. So what I think we'll do is we'll plop down one of these sexy new little bus stations that I got from the workshop, and I'm gonna put one on each side. And then we'll go ahead and put down a metro station. We're gonna do, I think, a subway backbone, and we'll have buses running from the various subway stops instead of just running all of the buses all over town. So here, and the university, and then over at our tourist area we'll put down the other end of this right there. Cool, excellent. So we'll go something like this, and something like that. That's a simple little subway line, but hopefully that'll alleviate a lot of the traffic issues. Create a new line from here to here to here and back to here and back to here. Okay, all right. So now we have a slightly more robust system that'll allow people to get back and forth pretty easily. Now I think I'm going to go with more bus lines, but we're going to anchor them on the subway lines instead of having them all go to that bus station. So the first one, we'll put it down over on this side. We'll start at the university. Right about, it would be nice if these could get a little closer to where I want them to be, but I guess this is fine. From here to, should we like go into the mall? I don't think so. Let's go from here to here to here. And why would you do that? Why would you not go straight there? Huh, that's a weird one. This goes there, this goes away. Why are you doing that to me? Huh. Alright, I'm not quite sure why the bus is deciding to make that odd little loop there. And I kind of want to stop here. Okay, all right, that looks like a credible little bus line. Excellent, okay. Next one, we'll start it over here by this metro station, and we'll run through this residential area here, and we'll just have kind of a route that goes around in a circle. So we'll start here, we'll go up to, let's say, here, then we'll go up to, come on, here, hello? Froze up there. Not quite sure why, but I've had that happen before. Not the end of the world. Down Main Street. Down the road here. And through the residential neighborhood. And back to there. Okay, And now these bus stations actually serve a purpose. We're going to set up a line that covers the industrial area and I guess the furniture shop. Is this sensible? That's a long way around, isn't it? Maybe I should see if I can find a place where they can U-turn. Let's see. All right, so if we add a stop there, maybe we just go around like this. One for the cool silicone hub and a little unclear on what's going on here. It feels to me like it's supposed to go around. Isn't that what it's supposed to do? Seems to me that's what it's supposed to do. Also, I don't really think I need these. Well, let's keep them. I like the way they look. This is kind of a transit hub, so I'm in favor of that. I'm just kind of mystified by what's going on here. Because, you know, this is supposed to come out on the other side. You don't want that stop. And this looks like they're not doing that. It looks like instead of going around and out, it's trying to turn around. We'll have to wait until an actual bus shows up to work out what's going on, I think. Okay, we'll do one more line starting on this side here. And this one will go down to our other residential neighborhood here. Maybe like this, and then we'll have a stop over here and here. And here. Oh, right, with the no left turns there, that's definitely an issue. And not an issue that I have an easy solution for right now. I think we might need to rethink our entire strategy for this line. Run it down here. They'll share a stop over here. Then we'll go down around to the grade school up here, and then we should be able to finish the line without hurting ourselves like that. Okay, and now I feel a lot better about our bus lines. We'll have to check in and see how they're doing, obviously, but this is hopefully much less ridiculous. Dude? Is he going to the parking lot? Is he just driving? Yep. He just drove straight through the grass to the parking lot. That looks a lot better. We're going to have to check in, make sure the buses are working right, obviously. And my bus station, you know what? Putting the bus station over here was not a great idea. Because, as you can see, it's causing a lot of traffic along that road with the buses going to and from the depot. So let's just move the bus station over closer to the bus stops. And that should alleviate a lot of traffic. All right, I have high demand across the board, so let's keep expanding here. We have work to do. This would be a good place for some offices. So offices we shall have. just along the road here. And offices don't cause a lot of noise, so it's easy to combine them with residential areas. And nothing bad will happen. And let's go ahead and put a couple next to the park here as well. There we go. That should alleviate a little bit of the industrial demand. Our school has a lot more students now that people can actually get there, but I still want to see how they're getting here. And that doesn't really help much, does it? I'm not really seeing much. We are getting a lot of people. Okay, what we're getting here is all of these people getting out of the metro not able to cross the street. That's interesting. How can I do something about that? I don't think it's possible to just slap in a crosswalk. And I don't think I can move this across the street. Maybe I could just put it over here. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game because we're going to have to rerun the metro line. And I might have to just recreate the metro line, frankly. Because I don't really see a simple solution for this. Okay, like that. And then we'll go ahead and run a bit of a straight line up to, say, here. We'll go around the corner here, just like that. And then the line itself, we can drag line to add stop. We can drag line to add. Has my metro line just disappeared? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I think we need to delete and remake the metro line. That's not a big deal, it's just a little irritating. So, start here. Go here. Go back here. No. Damn it. I guess I need to start on the end. Okay, that's fine. We can start at the end. It doesn't matter. Add a stop. Add a stop. Add a stop. And complete the line. Okay. Metro line sorted. Hopefully a lot less people having to walk all around the quad here to get from the university to there. But I'm still kind of flummoxed as to their inability to cross the street. Well, this does seem to be working better. Let's check the central area here. Traffic is doable. This isn't great, but it's doable. Bit of an issue here. Let's see how it looks. Traffic, traffic, traffic. Land value. Okay, hit the wrong button there. This intersection is clearly busy, but I don't think it's nearly as busy as the indicator seems to say. We do need to lose these stoplights, though. They're not helping us. So stoplight here goes, stoplight here goes, and even this one, and this one, and this one. All of these stoplights go, and we'll use yield signs instead. And hopefully that'll allow things to move on a little bit better. Traffic isn't heavy enough that I think we need to worry about backups on the side roads. Oh, here as well, we have stoplights here too that we don't want, and here. So we'll do the same thing. Just yield signs on the side roads. Okay, that looks pretty good. Traffic is backing up a bit here, but it doesn't seem to be a big issue. We need to do the... I was going to say we need to do the same thing here, but we already have, because we're smart. I mean... ish. Smart-ish. Everything seems to be pretty well under control. What's going on here? Why is this so jammed up? These people have right-of-way, but it's still kind of gumming up here. Not sure why. Well, we'll keep an eye on that, and if we have to worry about it, we'll worry about it. Let's expand Granolaville a little bit. I think we need to be a little more aggressive with our housing, so let's put in some more high-density housing here. Something like that. Commercial here is doing well. Time to look at education. I don't think we've looked at the education settings for a little while, and we need to. The university's fine, but we need an elementary school and a high school. And I think since we're expanding over here, this will be the right place to put that. So, a high school and an elementary school, somewhere to service this and the new area that we're going to have back here, I think. Let's see how we can do that. I don't want to just slap it down along the road. Maybe we can have a street coming out here. Smallish, nothing too ridiculous, something like this. And then we'll branch out to both sides. We'll have to pop down some parking. This whole area, it's okay. You know, there's not a lot of parking for these offices, though. I'm hoping a lot of people will get here by public transit. And the police station's on fire. That's not good. Oh. There it goes. Let's see where our fire trucks are. Let's try that again. Let's see where our fire trucks are. Oh, there's one. On its way to put out the... Oh, that's my bus. Okay. Well, we might lose a police station. It's not too bad. I mean, the fire station's right here. Should be okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all to worry about. Is this reasonably flat? I think that qualifies as reasonably flat. So let's go ahead and Put down our little parking side road over here. We'll do, let's do small ones on both sides for a bit of symmetry. And now we're going to, select this, and this, and this, and turn on the snapping and move them all over this way. That's a little sloppy right there. So I guess that how it gonna be. But that's fine. That looks okay. So next step, put the actual parking base down. It's just a little too big for an 8x2. You know what? It's fine. We'll do a 4x2 and a 3x2 instead. Oops. Okay, what did I just do there? And why? Who knows? Who knows? The 3x2, and I guess we should have some parking for our physically disabled brethren. Assuming I can get these things to line up nicely. It's always a bit of a challenge. And then we'll put down a 3x1 over here. Do we not have a 3x1? Nope. Fine. Be that way. See if I care. We'll do it the manual way. Alrighty, and now we can actually put in the schools. So we're going to start with an elementary school over on this side. And then we'll have high school on the other side. I'm just looking to see if I have any different designs I can use here. Community school is an alternative to the elementary school. Institute of Creative Arts. Oh, I like that. We can have an Institute of Creative Arts. And they're going to want water and electricity. They're so picky. Always, oh, they have electricity. Okay. Okay, so we got a little school area going on here. Let's straighten out some of the asphalt here. It's always kind of hard to get this to line up properly, but that looks pretty good. Our bus lines, do we want to change our bus lines to actually go there? I don't think we need to. But what we can do is maybe just move this one a little closer to the intersection there. Yeah, there's a couple of unhappy people there, but that's fine. Nobody cares. Okay, maybe pretty it up a little bit. Some trees. Our tree of choice for this setting is the pine trees, but I'm thinking maybe we will have some. Those are tiny. We'll have something a little more interesting here. I guess we'll just use the pine trees. They're nice. They look good. I ain't seen nobody complain about the quality of the foliage yet. Wow, autosave is starting to freeze the game up. Okay, so for now, they're starting to fill up real quick. People are attending those schools in droves. And that is just fine and dandy. So back here we have some kind of terraced areas, and I'm thinking maybe we can run some roads out into them and have some high quality residential zoning up there. We are still short on pretty much everything as far as zoning goes. Let's take a quick minute though to see how our public transport's doing, because inquiring minds want to know. Our subway is transporting 199 peoples a week. Peoples. Fine. Peoples. And our buses are transporting lots and lots of people. So what we're looking for here is mostly bus stops with hundreds of people at them. This seems okay-ish. But we'll go ahead and add 2 more vehicles to this line. That's the number 2 line. Let's have a look at the number 1 line. This looks okay. Maybe just 1 more vehicle here. The number 4 line is 115 people waiting here. That's a problem. We're only running 6 lines. These people are... Where did they want to go? I wish it were easier to tell where these people are trying to go. This line... Yeah, this does the entire residential area. I think our best bet would be to split this line up into 2. So we're going to take the number 4 line and we're going to limit its scope a little bit. Particularly, we're going to delete this stop and this stop. And then we'll create a new line. Starting here, which will go... Oh, really? You can't turn left there? Man, my turn restrictions are hurting me. Alright, well, we'll start it on this side then. And we'll go down here. So the goal here will be to service this area. But I still can't turn left there, so we'll do this and this and this. And maybe, I guess while we're doing this, we can have a stop by the nature reserve. And you can go through the parking lot to get back. That's fine. And then shall we just copy the line from here on out? Or not so much? Is there any place else we kind of want to go? I don't think so. I think this is fine. We'll go here and then we'll complete the line. Okay, so we've split that line up. We now have 1 line going here and 1 line going here, and hopefully that will alleviate that. Let's go back to the lines overview. Line 4. Which one is line 4? Line 4 is the blue line. The blue line? The blue line. That's this one. Okay. Right. Well, we'll see, but I am going to put in some more buses here because there's way too many people waiting here. Okay, and then the number 5 line we just created. We don't have enough data on that one yet. Let's take another look at this number 2 line. Still a lot of people at a couple of stops here, specifically this one and this one for some reason. That's probably just because there isn't a whole lot going on here as far as bus lines go, so there's a lot of people wanting to take that. Where are they going though? Let's peek at a few of them and try to get an impression of where these people are trying to get to. Can't really tell. Going shopping, mostly. Okay, so we'll let that be for a little while, but if it continues, we'll expand the metro line down here, and we'll put a subway station down where all of those people are waiting. Meanwhile, let's do some nice residential zoning up here. Now this stuff is all going to be pretty hoity-toity, I guess. And that means, among other things, quality roads. We're going to have to do some kind of tight switchbacks here, I think. Are we going to try to get up this ramp? I think we are. Well, that looks credible. And we have some space here. This is not going to be the kind of place where we're going to have a whole lot of public transport or anything, so we will need parking. And I just put down a road that doesn't have any, so you know what? We're going to have to go with a more modest road design that actually has parking spots. So be it. That's nice, though. Okay, let's get some water up there. Water supply is good, but we need more sewage. So let's go ahead and do that while we're here. We got the outflow here, and these are all just, it's fine. They're not polluting a whole lot. And it's easier to have all of this in one place. So there we go. A little more sewage treatment. Good to go. Then here, let's go ahead and start zoning this. We're going to have maybe a few shops at the base of the hill here. And possibly over here. And you know what? I was thinking maybe these should be leisure, but that's not a good place for it, I think. And then we'll have nice residential areas going all the way up the hill. I'm going to leave this area empty because they want to enjoy the view, I'm sure. But here, for example, we can definitely put some stuff down. And here. Yeah, something like that looks pretty good. Pretty nice. Okay. Very decorative. Nice little road. Electricity is going to be an issue if these start filling up before these, but I don't think we need to worry about that. It should fill out just fine. There is an issue with the actual capacity of the road here. We can't put too much weight on this road or it'll end up being an absolute traffic nightmare because there's kind of nowhere else to go. And we still have a lot of demand for commercial as well. And I'm thinking maybe it's time to start upgrading some of these areas to high density. Particular, this area here is kind of our downtown. So I think we'll start rezoning some of this downtown area for high density commercial. Not all of it, and certainly not right away. And then we'll do the same here. We'll upgrade these areas to high density as well. Traffic problems are only going to get worse. Not much to be done about that, though. This whole corner here is kind of problematic. It's very chopped up, so to speak. So we'll have to work some of this manually. Okay, we'll see how that goes. That has reduced our commercial demand a little bit. Our office demand is still pretty high. Shall we expand this a little bit? And no, that's not what I'm trying to. Oh, come on, guys, really? Why you gotta be like that? Am I messing up here? No. I mean, yes, but it's not the end of the world. So we can put some more office zones here at Silicon Circle. Out along the main road. And I'm sure they'll fill up in no time. Look how eager they are. Not sure what happened here, but we're going to go ahead and fill that in. And I guess we'll do this as well. Just like that. And that seems to have tamped down our demand somewhat. So that's good. We got two competing identical car washes opposite each other. That's funny. Okay. Another quick look at the traffic. Let's see how we're doing with alleviating the traffic issues here. This intersection is showing busy, and it is. It's not completely quiet, but it's not terrible. So that I'm not too worried about. This, it's fine. It's not fantastic, but it's fine. So no major traffic issues. It would appear that our public transit is doing its job pretty well. I'm going to leave this area open for now for future public transit options. There is one thing I've been meaning to do that I haven't done yet, and that's connect these two together, because this is obviously just a little bit silly. We got this big old road here, and if you want to go from here to here, you have to drive all the way through town. You have to go through here or all the way around here, and that just doesn't make much sense. So what we'll do, I think, is we'll get rid of this. We'll extend this road outward, and for that we will use a standard four lane. I keep saying 2 lanes. It's 4 lanes, obviously. It's 2 lanes on each side. And I'm kind of going to worm through here a little bit so that I don't have to tear anything down to get this done. Just like that. Then we'll take this little road here, and we'll connect it however. Just like that. And that gives us a little more room for some industry here as well. This is still our only industrial zone. I mean, our only generic industrial zone. Obviously, we have the Woody Woods here. Speaking of which, how is Woody Woods doing? We're producing furniture. We've got plenty of materials. Can we increase the production rate to, say, 120%? It looks like everything's operating fine here. Our storage areas are constantly full. No matter what I do, the storage areas always end up completely full. I'm mildly mystified by that. Traffic's heavy. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Traffic is definitely heavy, but it's not a disaster. Any blinking lights? Is anybody unhappy with anything? It doesn't look like it. Let's have a quick look at our nature preserve. Oh, that's right. We unlocked level 2. And that means we can put some new things in our park here. Specifically, we can do a zoo. I'm looking forward to doing a zoo too. We can do these lookout points. We got the viewing deck number 1 and viewing deck number 2, which is, by the look of it, just a decorative distinction. But it would be fun to put these maybe like on a hilltop or something. We'll just have to get a path up to one of them. And I think this would be a good place for that. So let's do a path here. And we're going to take one of the paths without all of the decor. So this side's really steep. It's going to be hard to put a path down on that side. And this side we have the campground, but I think we should be able to like go around a little bit. We'll go like here and then here, and then we'll kind of go up the spine. Like that. Well, that way you can actually go up and look at the tower. And then we'll put down the viewing platform. Why you gotta be like that, game? Come on. Slope too steep for a viewing platform? I mean, seriously? Stope to sleep. Isn't that the whole point of a viewing platform? Alright, well, how's that? That's not too bad. It kind of doesn't line up here, but we can move move this around a little bit to make it a little more logical. And then we can... I lost a tree there. I like that tree. Okay, we're going to keep the tree. Okay, we got a viewing platform. Nice. Kind of not where I wanted exactly, but you can go out and look down on the castle. That's pretty cool. And I don't know if we need anything else here right this second, so we'll leave it as it is. Still a lot of residential demand. Why have these places become abandoned? Because none of it has electricity. Okay. This is what happens when you ignore your new developments for even a second or two. Easy fix. And hopefully that'll start filling in soon. Shall we have some kind of little park up here? Can we do something cool? Other parks, Plazas, not so much. Maybe like a Chinese garden right there. I think that would look nice. Good. Guys, I fixed your electrical issues. You can stop complaining now. Oh, it's because the game is paused. It's just me being an idiot. Not for the first time, and it won't be the last. There we go. Alright, let's bulldoze this so that they can rebuild. Hello? May I bulldoze, please? Ah, poop. You know what I just did, right? I just screwed up the power supply again. Because I'm smart. SMRT smart. Okay. Let's check the zoning. We're good on the zoning. I feel like there are a couple of places here where I should be putting in retaining walls. But I think it should be fine. And this guy doesn't have electricity. Is there any... Yeah, okay, that's filled itself out just fine. It's all good. We need more trees up here to kind of fill the area out. It looks a little sparse. So, like on flats here and behind here, we definitely want some trees. Here as well. And do I have anything zoned on this corner? I have... yeah, I mean I do, but not well. Not there. That's just too small a spot to do anything useful with. So let's see how it's going to look if I try to put down... Nah. No, I was thinking retaining wall, and then I was thinking that just seems like a terrible idea, and there's a million things that can go wrong. So we'll leave that be. How about we do a tiny little, I mean teeny tiny little commercial granola zone here. Organic and local produce there. So it'll be kind of for the hippies who live up in the hills. Look at that. That actually looks kind of nice, doesn't it? I wonder if I could get some kind of water feature in there. Would that be neat? I feel like that would be neat. You know what would also be neat? Can we put down like a bike bridge here? I don't know if that's a viable option. But if we did, we could run it from here over to there. It might help with like schools and things like that. Let's see how that would work. I'm going to go ahead and take down a few houses over here. Just like that. And we'll take this down. And we'll go with one of those combo paths that I used earlier. This one right here. We'll run it from here out to here. It's doable. I mean, it's absolutely doable. I'm going to have to do it in sections, though. So the altitude difference is very significant here. Oh, that's gone well. Okay. I'm not sure. Oops. Well, there goes the seawall. I hope you don't mind having your house flooded. Let's put that back, shall we? There. So if we're going to do that path, we need to go up on a pretty steep slope. I think it might be better to run it from this side. So this house right here. Sorry, guys. Nothing I can do about it. And then we will, not that one, this one. Come on, dude. Get your act together. Run it from here to here. And when you want this section to just be nice and flat. Just like that. And then we'll go to here. This is going to be, this might look a little funny. I'm not sure this is actually going to work out. We go down to there, and then we need to come down pretty steep here. What I think we might do kind of zigzag our way down. Like that. I mean, it's not completely horizontal, but it's close enough. And it looks, I think it looks kind of nice. I wonder if people will use it. I mean, that's obviously the whole proof is in the pudding thing. Are people actually going to use it? Well, there's one. It's our first pedestrian. Look at him go. Go, pedestrian. This is kind of cool, actually. Here, let's first person view this guy. Look at that. That's kind of fun, right? I think that's pretty neat. Oh, we lost him. Our pedestrian has disappeared. I wonder if that was like a pedestrian suicide right there. Nah, that would be silly. This guy right here, that's a negative Ghost Rider. And we need to de-zone that before it comes back. Other than that, and there's definitely traffic going up and down. It would be nice if there were some kind of bridge design for this. It looks a little lanky, but I think that in its own right is kind of appealing. So, okay, we're good with that. Now, still a bunch of residential demand and a fair amount of commercial. We could do some residential over here, maybe fill this in a bit. We need to think about what kind of traffic we're going to be causing doing that, though. I guess it's fine. Is this road getting much traffic? This is the one I just put in for the purpose of alleviating some of the traffic downtown. Honestly, it looks like we're doing okay traffic-wise now. Some of these intersections are showing red, but they seem to be fine. I mean, this is flowing a-okay. Granted, some of the cars clip through each other a little bit. This is where my buses come in, and that's also fine. This is starting to look a little busy, but not hugely so. Okay, this is the new high-density commercial area that I kind of put together. That looks pretty good. So let's do a little more residential infill here. I'm not going to fill this in. I don't want the whole thing to be utterly and completely full. So instead of that, we'll set something up over here. I was fortunately smart enough to leave some gaps here so that I can do exactly that. Then we want can we get a nice straight snap here somewhere? That's pretty close. All right. That's going to be a traffic problem right there. I don't know if that's going to work out for the power line. But we'll be able to demolish that soon enough. Actually, we can demolish that now because we have a connection running here, and this is connected, so we can take this entire line down. Just like that. And then I'm thinking this is going to be kind of a high density area. Let's go ahead and, you know what, let's do it this way. We'll do a road from there to there. Do a road from there to there. And then we'll do a road from here to here, and Man, I wish this stuff would line up better. It really does kind of bother me that we end up with all of these tiny little chopped up zones. But the fact remains, this is going to be high density, so we'll just fill this in. Or not. Maybe we don't want the residential stuff like on this main road here. So we'll do the outside, but not the main road. Maybe we'll put some commercial there at some point. Maybe not. This though, this we can fill all the way up. And this is probably going to look a little bit haphazard. I'm fine with that. I have no problem with a little bit of haphazard. These are roads that have parking, so we don't need to worry about creating separate parking for them. We'll do some commercial here. And not quite there yet, I think. But we can put more here. And I think we should have something a little recreational here. This bouncy castle is a little ridiculous. I'm just not feeling the bouncy castle vibe. What did I just select? I feel like I keep selecting the same parks. Okay. All right. Water. They want water, because of course they do. Oh, you're so whiny. First you want facilities, and then you want water, and it's always something, isn't it? How's our little granola city coming along here? Yeah, that looks very cute. Let's do some infill here. I don't see why we shouldn't just have like... Okay, we're gonna have to call this Cruisley Corner. Cruisley is a type of cereal. Cruisley Corner. All right. That's Granolaville. We already have Granolaville, so we can have two places called Granolaville. All right. Well, you know what? That's gonna have to do it for today. But I think we did a pretty good job today. We got an interesting new residential section up here with some nice houses. I wonder what the land value looks like. Not spectacular, actually. I thought it might be higher. We got a cool little pedestrian bridge set up over here that people are actually using quite a bit, so that's great. We got our public transport under control. Decent little network now. Pretty easy to get around, so not a bad day, all things considered. That's going to do it for me for today, folks. Thank you all for watching. Remember to comment under the video. Let me know what kind of mods I should be using. Let me know if you know of any cool assets that would fit in nicely with the city. And see y'all next time. Peace out, guys. Take it easy.